Hey Dave, we got your rider taken care of.
I asked for organic, Gary. Do I look like a baboon to you? Whatever, I'm ready.
Thank you. Wow. Great to be here in beautiful Elwood, Indiana. I was driving in and looking around at the scenery, and I gotta say, I didn't realize Rust Belt Gothic was an actual choice. The whole town looks like it's being held together by MAGA flags and prayer. I tried to get a bite to eat before the show. Your major cultural crossroad is literally a Wendy's next to a Tractor Supply store. I saw a guy leave the drive-thru line on a riding lawnmower and he was smoking meth at the same time, and he was looking at me like I was the fucking weirdo. Which brings me to my next point. I'm eating my Wendy's and I'm watching ESPN in the green room before the show, and I have a serious question for you. Why do we force professional athletes to do interviews? And it's always the same thing. They sit in front of a wall of logos, talking that monotone voice. You know, we got to take it one game at a time. Or at the end of the day, a loss is a loss. And then they always drop some dumb cliche. We had a game plan and we just didn't execute. Yeah, no shit, Marcus. You lost by 20 points. I've seen chimps execute a better perimeter defense over a single fucking mango. This is the one I heard earlier. I laughed so hard. The player said, in this league, you can't turn the ball over 6 times and expect to win ball games. Yeah, thank you, Einstein. I'm pretty sure you can't do that in any league and win games. I shouldn't be surprised. We live in an era where intellect has officially left the building. As a society, we are completely off the rails. Half the country is panic buying groceries while the other half is live streaming themselves eating Tide Pods again. Gas prices looking like phone numbers, and our health is being handled by a guy with a brain worm who takes ice baths in his fucking Wranglers. And what about these people who still think Trump is going to make America great? The only way I can deal with these people is to think of it like they have a virus. You all seem like smart folks, so I'll let you in on the test questions that I ask to know if you're a dumbass. Oh, oops, I mean if you've caught the MAGA. Here we go. If you've ever sent your hard-earned grocery money to a billionaire's legal defense fund while your own water heater is held together by duct tape, you might be a dumbass. If you've ever proudly called someone a snowflake and then posted a 4,000-word rant on Facebook because a beer can had a rainbow on it, you might be a dumbass. If you think the guys who smashed windows and killed police at the Capitol were just tourists, but you see the library having a copy of The Perks of Being a Wallflower as a threat, you might be a dumbass. If you look at a guy who literally lives in a 3-story golden penthouse and think that's the voice of the forgotten working man, fuck it, you are a dumbass. If you believe the 2020 election was stolen by a guy who can't find his own car keys, but the 2024 election was completely secure because your guy, the sexual predator game show host, won, you're a dumbass. If you want to deport every immigrant who picks your vegetables, but you're currently wondering why a single head of lettuce cost $14, yeah, you are definitely a dumbass. If you think a guy who has been divorced 3 times, paid off an adult film star, has 34 felonies, and is most likely a pedophile represents traditional Christian family values, what the hell is wrong with you? But hey, what do I know? Maybe I need an ice bath and a nice tight pair of jeans. That's all my time tonight. I'm Dave the Gorilla, and I was fucking great. Good night, everyone. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Apollo? It is an honor to be here. I gotta be honest, I was a little nervous about how the backstage crew was gonna handle me tonight. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not wearing any clothes. But the stage manager didn't even blink when I walked in. He just handed me a microphone, pat me on the rear, and said, "Great to have you back, Tracy Morgan." I've been watching, trying to learn and fit into the human world. I see how humans handle basic survival lately, and the best part has got to be what you've done to sleep. Sleep used to be easy. You got tired, you closed your eyes, you woke up. Simple. I talked to someone the other day that got a smart mattress that tracks his sleep cycles to adjust its temperature based on his ambient sweat levels and sends a daily sleep report straight to his phone. A goddamn sleep report. He said he woke up, looked at his screen, and panicked. He goes, "Dave, I felt great, but my bed said I had terrible sleep around 3 a.m. Bro, you are letting a piece of furniture give you a performance review while you're unconscious. What the fuck is wrong with you? And now you need accessories too? People wearing blue light blocking glasses at 8 p.m., taping their mouth shut because an internet influencer told them it maximizes oxygen intake, and using weighted blankets that weigh more than a baby seal. If you need a tactical gear checklist and a software update just to lose consciousness for a few hours, you're doing it wrong. You know how I sleep? I lie down on the floor. If I'm cold, I get a blanket. My sleep quality, fucking flawless. But I'm glad you're all rested and made it here tonight, because the entertainment industry is officially a smoking crater. Have you checked late night TV lately? It's completely gone. Colbert, gone. Kimmel, gone sometimes. Fallon, well, he's a threat to no one, am I right? Fallon has the survival instincts of a laboratory hamster. If a cartel took over the studio tomorrow, Jimmy wouldn't fight back. He'd just giggle, slap his desk, and ask the cartel leader if he wanted to play lip sync battle. Anyway, they all got axed because network execs realized nobody wants to watch a millionaire in a tailored suit talking to another millionaire while the viewer is actively eating ketchup from packets for dinner. They'll all soon be replaced by streaming loops of teenagers dancing and playing video games for rent money. Which means, now that all the traditional late night comics are getting slaughtered, I'm all you got. You are looking at the final line of defense against the insanity. A gorilla who doesn't answer to a board of directors or sponsors. And it's a good thing I'm here, because your leadership has officially lost its goddamn mind. I was reading about our strategy in the Middle East, and the math just doesn't add up. But then the truth hit me. It's a simple seating capacity problem. You see, we wouldn't be on the absolute brink of World War III, and we would still probably have pennies if we just had a bigger White House ballroom. If the ballroom was just 4,000 square feet larger, we could sit the Iranians over next to the chocolate fountain. We could have saved fucking Spirit Airlines. But sadly, they just won't fit. Those Iranians must go. Dang, I'm sorry. That got a little dark. Talking about that fat orange wingnut always gets me fired up. Let's shift to something y'all are crazy about. All that tech shit. You think you're living in the future, but you're actually just creating a high-tech hostage situation for yourself. My buddy was stuck outside his apartment last week because his front door needed a firmware upgrade. Imagine standing in your hallway at 2 a.m., drunk as hell, desperate to piss, while a screen on your wall shows a loading bar. Update downloading, 42 minutes remaining. Do not turn off your router. You've built a society so advanced that your own houses can now passive-aggressively lock you out because the Wi-Fi signal dipped for 3 seconds. When the robots try to take over, and trust me, they will, they won't need missiles or AI. They just need to change the password to your fucking living room. So keep tracking your sleep, keep working for the self-checkout machines, and keep praying your front door doesn't lock you out in the rain. I'm going backstage to find Tracy Morgan to see if he's got any spare pants. Thanks, Apollo. I'm Dave the Gorilla.
And I was fucking great.
Good night. Thank you, thank you. What's up, SalesForce? Look at this room. Y'all look like I need a drink. Damn, it's early. I'll be straight up walking into a corporate tech office lunch to do a show in the daytime, and sober is a weird feeling. Then I looked around and realized half of you are already microdosing mushroom chocolates just to tolerate this meeting. I probably should have had a drink. But I've been studying how you humans handle corporate communication, and you guys are absolute assholes, especially when it comes to firing people. You don't even talk anymore. People be getting axed by an email at 4:50 on a Thursday. You open your computer, and there's an email from Linda in HR that says, as we optimize our AI workforce, your credentials have been deactivated. Please hand your laptop to Pete, the security guard. A goddamn email. And then the email ends with, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. No, you don't, Linda. You hope I kill myself over this so you don't have to pay out my unused PTO. And if you survive the purge, you have to deal with the psychological warfare of Friday afternoon. Every coworker will look you in the eye and say, have a great weekend. Why do you say that like it's a realistic option? I've seen your weekends. It's 48 hours of laundry-induced panic, grocery store anxiety, and staring at the ceiling, dreading Monday morning. But nobody even has a weekend anymore because you've all been brainwashed into the side hustle economy. You gotta maximize your passive revenue streams. You've got project managers who finish a week of 9-hour shifts managing cloud logistics. Then they log into an app to drive strangers around the city in their Honda Civic for $9 an hour. That's not a side hustle. You're driving a drunk guy home from a bar at 2 in the morning while he vomits in your back seat. You're not your own boss on the weekends, Todd. You're an underpaid chauffeur with a fucking degree. And the gig work apps have broke your whole system. You've built an entire economy where people are risking a collision to deliver a cold burrito for a $3 payout. What are you doing, people? But the best part of the whole modern world is the language you've invented to avoid doing actual work. You've created an entire language of buzzwords designed to prolong a meeting that could have been a 2-word text. You sit around a giant table for hours, and instead of saying, let's do the easy stuff first, here's what happens. Some guy named Connor says, team, let's make sure we grab the low-hanging fruit so we can really move the needle without trying to boil the ocean. What the fuck does that even mean? You sound like an eco-terrorist trying to harvest an orchard. Just wait until someone asks a real question about the budget. The manager panics and says, you know what, let's take this offline. I don't think we have the bandwidth for a deep dive right now, so let's put a pin in it, circle back next quarter when she have more capacity. You aren't managing a company. You're playing a game of verbal hot potato with accountability. You're putting so many pins in that project roadmap, doesn't look like a strategy, but it looks like a goddamn voodoo doll. Then the meeting ends, and the exec looks at the room and says, I just want to ensure we're all on the same page before we hit the ground running. Please ping me once you get your ducks in a row and outline the action items. But let's be honest. If we were all on the same page, the page would probably say, stop fucking emailing me. So next time your manager wants to call a meeting to optimize workflow, slam your laptop shut and go eat a banana in the break room. It's the exact same productivity level, and you get potassium. So if you laughed at any of my jokes today, Linda and Pete would like to have a word with you before you take off. I'm Dave the Gorilla, and I was fucking great. Stay uncanceled, y'all. Good night.
No one ever comes in here.
Are either of you vegan?
No, why?
Just curious.